Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of ABS. If this is your first time watching us, please take a minute, subscribe to our channel, and also if you've been here before watching us, welcome back. Don't forget to follow us guys on Instagram. We're on Instagram, Mina TV Africa, and also follow the show, The ABS Show. As you guys know, The ABS Show is a show about what's going on within Africa. African blogs say ABS, you get it? Okay. So basically for today's show, however, we are stepping outside of Africa. We are digging into what's going on in the Western world. So are you guys ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so let's go. What's going on, guys? Yazzie.
Charlie, Ivy, T, oh my God, there's so much going on. And you guys know I love talking about relationships. So I had to say something about this.
Relationships and church.
Yes, you know, and shmoney. And shmoney, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You know me so well, T. So, this girl got her boyfriend's face tattooed on her arm.
Who?
His whole entire face.
Wait, who?
Jhene Aiko. The singer?
Oh, Jhene Aiko.
Oh, Jhené Aiko, Jhené,
I
Janelle.
pronounced the name wrong.
Listen.
Jhene Aiko, which is Big Sean.
Listen.
Wow.
The whole freaking face.
And a tuxedo. Part of a tuxedo.
Ah, she even put a tuxedo. Hey, I'm on serious matter. See madness. Are you serious? Are they married?
No.
That's what makes... Okay, so let me give you guys a little background. I think she does this tattoo out of spite.
Okay.
She was married to Dot the Genius, who is a Nigerian producer but based in America.
Yes.
He's produced a lot of songs. They were married for a year. She starts creeping around with Big Sean while she was still married to the guy, then files for divorce and talks very badly about the guy in public, about, okay, allegedly, according to her, she was being abused and stuff by the guy.
Really?
And she started dating, you know, Big Sean, filed for divorce. Their divorce just got final last week. And literally a week later, she got the tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Praise the Lord.
That's
This is what shows you about what some girls out there will do for the D. She is going to the extreme of
For the D.
tattooing a whole man's face on your arms. Are you crazy? Are you
She got divorced for the D. She got a tattoo for the D.
She added a tuxedo for the D.
What else is she gonna do for the D?
Listen, she was dating this guy when the divorce from her ex wasn't final yet.
It wasn't final.
They were dating. So you could say that Big Sean was dating a married woman at that
he
point.
He was
And
the
for her,
concubine.
yes.
The concubine.
For her to do this, listen, I don't know the relationship. He's probably treating her like a queen. I don't know all of that, but
Queen Elizabeth.
this is permanent. I think this is just wrong. You don't do that.
No, but these days you can take tats out.
Not that big.
Why? Is this size?
You
It's a
probably
big
can.
You
tats
need
out.
to take
It's
them
a
out,
process,
but
you
why
can.
go through that? You see, it goes back to what we're discussing the other episode where I was saying people do crazy stuff when they are in love. Right now, she can't see it. You know, even if ABS is talking about it, she can't see it because right now she is in love. The Big Sean is giving her the Big Sean.
The Big Sean.
And that she can't see, she can't make sense out of it. This is just like...
But doesn't she know that? Don't people know this by now in 2017? Once you get tattooed of somebody on you, it's like
Forever.
It's a curse. Like the relationship will break up. Haven't you guys seen that?
There's
That
been
is
It is
true.
real. As soon as someone gets a tattoo, they will break up with that person.
Do you notice that when they get sentimental tattoos, as in like, let's say she got a fish head and he got a fish tail, like it lasts a little bit longer?
Are you talking about this Iceberg Slim and his girlfriend, the LO and the VE?
Okay, something like that. I wasn't talking about. Yeah, I wasn't even talking about that. But like Rihanna and Drake, you know, even Beyonce and Jay-Z, they have like.
Jay-Z has tats?
Yeah, they have a tattoo.
They have only on the ring finger.
On
They
the ring
have
finger,
it.
It's new, right?
No, it's old. When they got married,
but
they did
only
that.
on the ring finger, not like. On the body, but that just shows a little bit more. I feel like when you get a tattoo this big, you're just trying to prove a point. You know, Big Sean also just got out of a relationship.
He's mine, people.
And remember, he just broke up also with Ariana Grande not that long before he got with her.
But did Big Sean get a tattoo of her?
No, of course not.
Not
Big Sean
yet.
is not a
Maybe
fool.
he did.
Let me just tell you.
Big Sean
He's
is
not a fool. Yes, now let me tell you. I know Big Sean very well. I listen to his rap song. You understand?
That's how you know him very well?
Very well, because Big Sean has been known for leaving his exes.
Yeah.
He had a sweater girlfriend in high school and they dated for long. He left her. He met another one who invested in his career. When he met Ariana Grande, he left
her.
her.
That's true.
I mean,
he was dating Ariana Grande and he met Jhene Aiko Grande.
He left her.
You know, he's going to leave her. Trust me. Big Sean that I know.
He also dated one girl from the show Glee.
Yeah, he left her too.
You were saying that Jhené was talking
crazy.
Naya or something, yeah.
You were talking about how Jhené was talking crazy about her man, her ex. Well, he did the same thing with that song. I Don't Fuck With You.
Yeah.
It was because of the girl
amazing.
from Glee. But I'm saying, like, okay, yes, get a tattoo. I think people do get tattoos for different reasons. I saw a video of a mother. Hold on. I saw a video of a mother getting a face tattoo just like that on her face, because her son got shot in the face. So to celebrate that and to
Did he live?
No, dead, killed and died on the face.
So remember.
So you know what I mean? And this is also a different kind of love. You know, the love is like a mother-son love, and this is like two boyfriend-girlfriend love. However, I think this is a little too much. You can still get something, even if you break up. It was a good time.
Yeah.
You know, that you could look at it and be like, you know what? When I dated that guy, it was a good time. But to have a face stamp.
A full face.
Full face.
But maybe
Big
that's why
face.
she also got it in the back of her arm because you don't see it well. But listen, I'm gonna break this down right now. This is a big no-no. I want all the young girls that are watching this, reading this, you do not tattoo your boyfriend's face on you. Yes, people get tattoos for whatever reason, and it's a personal choice. I get that, but this is my problem with women in the industry, you know, promoting the wrong things for the young ladies that are looking up to them. First of all, she should have kept her relationship with Big Sean on the low.
Oh my God.
Till the relationship, till the marriage was over. You know what I mean? I mean, if your husband was that bad, why were you still married to him? Then you should have got out. I think she met Big Sean. If you listen to her song, she talks about how she's a freak and how she doesn't care being a freak and how she
said that thing about eating the groceries, right?
Yeah, she's a big freak.
She was the one who made that word trend now. Grocery, this full grocery.
If you listen to her, I dated a guy once that was so in love with her. And I used to ask him all the time, like, why do you like this girl so much? And he used to say because she's a freak and she admits to being a freak and she's down with it. She doesn't care about being a side chick. Like, those are the kind of things that she thinks about. So clearly, her and Big Sean is giving her the Big Sean and she's giving him the big freak. And they probably met and it was sparks. But this is all the way wrong that she's promoting. And it's like you want to hurt your ex so bad that you get a tattoo of his face.
Is it the arm or the forearm? Is it the front or the back?
It's the back of the arm. Let's just see who gets the last laugh. Like, I mean, after this, I hope he marries her. Treats her like a queen forever. Like, I mean, that's what I really, really hope for because this is major. Even though you can take it off, like Charlie said, why do this to take it off when you could have just got BS, you could have got BG, whatever.
Like
whole face
speaking of tats, there's this guy Birdman. He says he wants to take off the tats on his face. Why did you put it in the first place? The same thing is going to happen to this girl over time. This is not just anything. It's the face of another man that you're not even married to.
But you know what? This might be good because you know what? When the breakup happens, the album is going to be on fleek.
I won't buy it.
It's going to be such a good album. She's going to have lyrics and songs for days. I'll cry with her.
I'm sorry
I'll cry with her. I will listen to her. Yes, I feel you, and I will cry with her, and I will be there for her because this is...
And mock her. You'd be like, haha.
This is ridiculous. Like, this is like, I had a guy once tell me, like, I should tattoo his name on my waist or something. I'm looking at him like, do you even see me with any tattoos, let alone tattoo whose name, what, who, what, where, how?
I've never written T.
Exactly.
The guy's name.
I haven't written T. I didn't even put money. And then he wants me to come write his name.
I beg you.
Oh, shit. Come on now.
Baddest.
Yo, this is crazy. All right, so we're going to move on to the next topic, guys. Ivy, what do you have for us?
We're also talking about something crazy. So this designer, Vivienne Westwood.
Love her.
Oh, my God.
So she said that she bathes once a week. Let me just get right into it. And her husband bathes once a month. So how this came up was somebody after her show said, you look so youthful. Yes. All the way serious. So somebody after the show said, you look so youthful. I don't know why they thought that, but she looks so youthful and da-da-da. And the husband jumped in and said, oh, her secret is she bathes once a week and I bathe once a month with pride,
and she
with
said,
confidence,
yes, that's true.
and smiled and said it straight back. What's going on?
Ivy, this is a PR stunt.
No, it's not. It's not.
This is.
She's been talking.
Hold on, I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic now. This is like when Drea said, "My honus has been deleted."
Drea didn't say that to be for PR though. Drea really, at that point, she really believed that, and I think I kind of got what she was saying at that point. That listen. I did all that I had to do when I was young. I was hoeing around, but now I'm a changed person, and I feel like when you do that, it erases. I think she meant what she said. Back to this with the whole shower thing. I understand where she's coming from. I do, because research has proven that you don't really have to shower every day. You don't. Listen, you don't. According to BuzzFeed, doctors...
BuzzFeed.
Hold on. Doctors, hold on. No, hold on. Doctors have proven that you don't have to bathe every day because one, you can irritate your skin, you can dry out your skin, you can also kill some of the good bacteria out of your skin. I get that. Personally, I'm taking a shower because if I don't take a shower for 2 days, I start to feel, smell fun. No. So personally, every single day I take a shower. Twice during the summertime because I cannot with the stickiness and everything else.
Yeah.
I take a shower and everything. Her, white people are different. Shout out to other white people. Different. And their skin is different, so kudos to them. But for me personally, I like shower.
That's what I was gonna say is, that's why we really don't appreciate our melanin enough. You get what I'm saying? Because when you black, you don't gotta worry about
black don't crack.
all of this and all of this other stuff. Like, you really, really don't. You never hear a black person saying that they don't shower. However, I hear white people saying they don't shower all the time. I was online in Walgreens by Fordham University, and I heard a student having a conversation, and she said, "Yeah, I only shower on Wednesdays." And I turned around in the line this is in the summertime, 90 degrees.
But wait,
how can you only shower on Wednesdays?
If a person says something like that, right, and tells you, "I don't shower until it's Wednesday," right, and they don't smell, you don't smell anything.
No, they use
any
a lot of
funkiness.
cologne. Those people, they
but
use
if you're
that
not
a lot.
smelling any funkiness, is that still an issue? Because I'm sure Vivian Westwood is not hanging out all those top celebrities.
Look at her teeth.
I mean, what
are you talking about?
She's old now.
What I'm saying is,
She
I'm
has
sure she
black
doesn't smell.
She
I'm
don't old.
sure
She
she
don't
doesn't
old.
smell.
There are so many old
No, she didn't
Africans in
say
the village
anything
who have white teeth.
about not brush. I mean, she know the brush too.
No. But there are people that still brush and has
the
yellow
only thing
teeth.
that I'm gonna
And their teeth looks like butter.
Maybe it's
I have
chocolate and
questions.
other things. that
I
she
want to
took while
know
she
how
was
long
young.
she's been practicing this for, because
She's been for a long time.
At this age, it's okay if she only wants to shower a week and the rest of the week take a bed bath. At this age,
Okay,
they
now
have
you are acting like she can't move. Come on.
No. He's been to medical school. He'll explain it to you. Sometimes when you're old, your skin is very delicate. Where especially when you're white, any little thing can bruise it, can make you black. It can even just make you
What
black.
are they
and
using to
blue.
shower? Wood and metal?
Iron sponge. The one we use in
Seriously?
washing sheets.
No, seriously, no.
Okay,
My mom is a nurse, and my mom talks up. My mom
She has a point
talks
about
about
sensitive
at
skin.
this age, it's fine. But if
you
she's been
can
practicing,
take a bucket bath. There's reason.
Yeah.
Water can touch your skin. You don't have to stand in the
Anyway.
shower. If you want to conserve water, that is true, because nobody conserves water like Africans
It's
do.
not even
One
conservation.
bucket. You can use one bucket. Pour water on yourself, scrub on the girl bits, and keep it moving. For someone to say they bathe once a week when they have all this money is alarming. I don't care. I don't. She has black teeth. She bathes once a
leave the
week.
teeth
She don't
alone
have
now.
She
black
has
teeth.
black
It's not black.
teeth.
It's not black.
Those
Listen,
are black.
It's not black.
She
It's-
has
it's-
black
I don't know.
teeth.
I don't
It's
know.
melanin teeth.
I don't know how she still is comfortable and saying that once a
'Cause
week.
she's rich.
Even
She's
even
old.
when
You don't care.
I remember when I first went to college, right? I forgot my sponge. The good old African sponge.
You go
That
like this
sponge,
and scrub
you
your
scratch your back and everything. I
Yeah.
left it at home, so I had to purchase the American sponge.
The weak ones.
Listen,
soft.
I was so
soft.
uncomfortable on campus. I was like, listen, who is coming from the Bronx? Just buy me a sponge. I don't care how much it is. Just buy me that good old African sponge because I want to feel it. If I'm taking a shower and I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how she's comfortable walking around.
And
not taking
comfortable
showers.
saying it outside.
Do you know, funny enough, she's not the only person. In London, a whole lot of people don't take their bath in London.
but they're all white, I bet.
No, before Uncle. There's only
So
white people now.
what if she's not taking a bath, but she's doing the ablution form
No,
of
she said
bathing,
she's
where
not doing
you
anything,
just go
Joe.
one, two,
Like the
one, two, three, hooray, and you're
said
done.
that
The most important part.
She said
I
that
forgot
she
the ass.
you don't need nothing.
You just do the most important parts.
Anyway.
Because listen, she's busy. She's running an empire. Who has time to take a shower?
Yeah, right.
I'm just trying to come up with excuses for her.
When you are a billionaire, you will have time to take a shower. You think Oprah don't got time to take a shower?
How many of us? No, not all the time. Sometimes you listen.
That is her husband.
Not all.
Would I be wrong if I said he smelled like patchouli oil?
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Do you know why I say that?
That landed.
Because I'm saying that because on ETV when a girl showed up with dreads, they looked at her and they said she smelled like patchouli oil. But they're looking at these people and they're saying they look young.
Yes.
Ivy,
that's the only reason why I said it.
Ivy,
what's young about them?
You made a very good point about if I'm a billionaire or millionaire, I wouldn't have time to take a shower. Listen, let's go back to college. How many of us wake up and you look at the time and your class starts in 2 minutes? So you take your bag, you brush your teeth, and you out. You don't take a shower before you go to class. People get busy. They don't have time.
So I took a shower every day.
Why are you looking? So
I have never had an opportunity to jump out.
So you never skipped
and go into public.
You call that opportunity?
An opportunity to go into public.
All right, now you lying.
That's
now.
I'm not lying.
Can we be real?
I have brushed my. Ask any of my roommates. I brush my teeth. I will.
Yes, I'll brush my teeth. I'll brush my teeth.
A real shower.
No, I'll brush my teeth. But let's be real.
I'm real.
I've gone to class without taking a shower before.
Yeah, you funky behind.
No.
It's just like that. Funky.
No.
You guys are hot ass mess.
No, I'll come back and take a shower. But I'm saying I don't smell. It's like
you can't smell. It doesn't mean anybody else can't. People don't understand. There's some funky people, and they can't smell nothing that comes out of their mouth. They can't smell themselves at all. So her and her funky husband can't smell each other.
But
my friends can tell you that.
Can you wake up in the morning and leave the house without a shower?
You've done that before.
For some
Excuse
reason,
me.
maybe
In
to
America,
quickly do something. Then you have a shower later in the evening.
I have always wiped something down.
Before leaving the house.
Something has been wiped down.
You're gonna wipe it down, but I'm saying sometimes you know.
You can have
but what she's saying is at least you take a washcloth, you do a little scrub, spray, a little scrub. You don't just get up and you walk out, especially when you're a female. Like, imagine her saying that she takes a shower once a week. So even on her period, she takes a shower once a week. That's disgusting. You gotta think about that.
She's 76.
But you said she's been doing this a while.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She said she's been doing. We don't know. That's why I asked specifically how long has she been doing this? Because if she's been doing this for like 30 years, then or even 20 years, it's just damn right disgusting, and you should not be promoting that. And I'm pretty sure that's not the reason why she looks young. Anyway.
Right. So the answer is so obvious, but I still want to ask the viewers. Hold on. I still want to ask the viewers. Do you guys think this is nasty? Do you have to take a shower every day? Let us know in the comments, okay? So we will know.
Comment below.
Her husband looks okay though. Her husband, I don't know how old he is.
He's on his 1 month too.
25 years younger. No wonder.
He takes a shower once in a month. He's worse.
Oh my
Imagine
God.
Don't worry. So let's move on to the next. T-Money, I heard there's something going on with 50 Cent and Wendy.
There's something.
What's going on?
50 Cent is so interesting. I think he's the most petty celebrity I've ever seen.
I don't know why anybody would beef with 50 Cent.
Because 50 Cent has your time. He will give it to you. Okay, what happened was...
What in the name of Shaka Zulu is going on?
That's Wendy Williams. You don't see? That's her from the front and then her from the side.
No, I'm not lying.
That's her from the front.
And then
no, but that's what 50 means now. That's her front view.
All right, so what happened? Tell us the story.
View.
Tell us the story. What happened?
So what happened was 50 Cent was posting about the party. He wants to celebrate release from child support release party.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
So he said the only people invited are ladies that don't have kids and ladies that don't collect child support from their baby daughters. Then Madame, as the gossip queen that she is, she always comes to say something about everything, but she doesn't know that it's not everybody that will just. So she said, 50 Cent, get a life. So 50 Cent decided to get her life.
So in like a clap back form, 50 Cent posted this. Listen.
You should see the next picture. I want you to see the next picture. I want you to see what 50 Cent wrote on there.
Okay, so what did 50 Cent write?
Can somebody read? I don't know how to read English.
Wendy Williams just told me to get my life together, shake my head. Your husband is not a bad man. He deserves a side chick for talking to you, you ugly mother effer. Focus on your own shit, bitch. Oh yeah. We in the club, lust tonight, you're invited, LOL.
Like she's invited.
I'm not laughing. 50 Cent, come on, what is good?
Yes, you don't laugh.
Listen.
I mean, it's funny.
What these celebrities don't understand is that, listen, gossip blogs,
comedians,
and talk show hosts, and when they talk about you, man, listen, it's a privilege. It means you have arrived. It means you are in the mind of people. If they don't talk about you, that means you're not nobody. So that's one. Second, 50 Cent is petty to the max. First of all, you're having a free child support party because you're not paying child support for your son. How do you think the son feels about this? First of all, it feels like, oh, no more child support. It's no more your burden. It's wrong. What you're doing is wrong, and that's what Wendy Williams was commenting about. And for you to clap back at her and saying that she looks like that, we all look like animals. Timani looks like a fish. I look like a panda. She looks like a horse, and I don't know what she looks like. But I'm saying we all look like some form of we all look like some form of animal. So listen, if that's what she looks like, it's I don't know, but petty. She's petty.
When you talked about the son, it reminded me of the son actually commented on the father's, in the Shade Room. 50 Cent, he's like, oh, I can't believe this, you think this is funny. And then 50 Cent was like, nobody raised me, all this other stuff. But it was kind of like, I think they've been at war. They've been at each other's throats for quite some time. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, 50 Cent is 42? His son is 21 or 20 or something. What is the issue? This is your son. It doesn't matter how your parents were passed by the time you were 10. Can you just take care of your son? Why are you throwing a party?
So that's how I see it.
So I'm not taking up for 50 Cent. However, what I do want to say is 50 Cent was 21 when he had that kid, right?
Yeah.
And 21 years old, didn't have a mother or a father.
Yeah.
Didn't have a mother or a father. I mean, what did he know at the time?
Keeping your thing in your pants.
True, but things happen or whatever. He wasn't mature enough. Clearly, he's still not mature enough to have that child.
He's never going to mature.
But the problem also, you have to think of the child's mother, that two adults have been going back and forth with this. It's like a whole nother topic. Like, nobody's putting the son's feelings or how the son feels.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking into that. So, not that I'm covering up for 50, but I don't think he's to blame alone in this.
The child's mother, he's to blame.
But he threw the party because you never know what he's going through with the child's mom. Because I know people.
How would that make your son feel?
But hold on a second. I know people, right? They'll be giving a girl, let's say, $5,000 a month for child support. That is way more than enough money for you. But some women will feel like, okay, you know what? He makes $100,000 a month. So you know what? I'm gonna go and then go and get like 30,000. And sometimes it might make the guy feel that way because we all know that you don't need 30,000. So that's a whole nother.
A lot of people do it in the Western world.
Petty.
And he's been doing it. He's been back and forth with the child's mom for a long time.
But that's a trend in this America. A lot of ladies get the men into child support for selfish reasons. The kind of money they demand is way higher than what the child needs.
A lot of mothers get the what did you say?
No, I didn't say they get pregnant. I said they get the baby that is into the child support program for their own selfish reasons.
Okay.
Some of them, like you have a 4-year-old child, right? Mm-hmm. And now you're demanding maybe 20,000 or 30,000 a month. What do you want to buy for him?
And sometimes it's not
what
even about the money. Sometimes
that's what I'm saying.
If you're making more than 20,000, if you're making billions and I'm asking for 20,000,
that's nothing.
What are you using? If you want to give me,
but your reason, what you're asking for is selfish because at the end of the day, I give you that 30,000, and for the rest of that month, you are on your iPad checking the latest hair in Brazil with that same money.
You know what they go through to give birth?
It's not even, but it's not.
What do you mean?
Sometimes it's not even. It's not even about that. But the thing is, sometimes the men they just don't want to go through the child support thing. Sometimes he'll give you more than the 30. Sometimes he'll even give you 60,000 if you don't go through the court.
Listen,
I'm just saying that. Like that's a whole.
If you just do it on purpose, just to hold you down.
You're just providing money and you're complaining. Do you know what mothers go through? Wait.
I'm not complaining.
50 Cent is there. 50 Cent
if I have a child, I will pay.
50 Cent is there for the money. When the child is sick, 50 Cent is there. When the child is waking up midnight,
but
50
there's
Cent
no
there.
amount of money that's going to replace that.
Exactly. They pay the money.
20,000. I don't want to hear what he's saying.
No,
but
you
the
can't say
point that
that.
I'm
You can't
making
say
is,
that.
Are you there when the baby is coughing and vomiting blood? Are you there?
But you know that you
It
are.
depends.
But
The
T-Money,
ladies, they
you
kind of
don't
put a
have
price-
to pay
they put a
child
price
support
tag on their
if
kids.
you're there. if you took primary custody, you don't have to pay child support.
Yes.
So when all these people talk about child support, take it.
But let's face it that sometimes women do use child support as being vindictive. I'm not saying that all women.
Why are you guys giving women who are rich examples? Most people in America are poor, or they have a little bit of money.
We're just talking about I'm just talking about the 50 Cent and his girl baby mother situation. I don't know about anyone else. And what I'm just saying is, it just seems like it's just been a long thing that's been dragging for a long time.
If I have a child with Yazzie, and we're not getting married, I'm married to someone else, how can I be there? You're saying if I'm there, I don't have to pay for child support.
You can't be there.
How can you be there?
I can't always come, but I can't start living with her because of that child. That's what she's saying. I'm not there all the time.
You're not living with the child.
You're not living.
But you know what? Let's
you feel bad because you made a baby with your mistress? I'm so confused. No. Pay that mistress.
Yes, I'm not saying I will not pay.
So why
bring the bill? I will pay. But what I'm saying is some
bring
women.
the bill.
So of course I'm team Maddie. What? You did, Chris?
No, you wish.
What I'm saying is some ladies, some baby mamas, they actually exaggerate the demands.
It's not an exaggeration.
Not because of the needs of the kid, but because of their own selfish needs. So that's the point I'm making.
Okay, hold on.
Sometimes even when they can't be with the guy, that's when they drag the child support and they go and that was a problem with this situation. Is her and 50 weren't together anymore. She didn't fit in his life anymore, and they've had drama ever since then. And both of them are at fault. She is just as wrong as 50 Cent because somebody needs to get up and man up and think of that child and cut it.
50 Cent can man up.
But he hasn't. So why doesn't she man up? You're the mother. You carried that baby for 9 months.
Yazzie, 50 Cent threw a baby a shower or a powder.
I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about in general what's been going on.
Talk about this.
No, we can't talk about this.
This is a great example of his horrible behavior.
I'm not saying that he's right. But if he wants to, you don't know how much he's paying for child support. We don't know.
He's right.
And maybe he's throwing a party because he's like, I'm not going to be paying this amount of money anymore. I want to celebrate.
Yeah.
That's his. I'm not saying that it's right, but that's his opinion.
Listen, I don't know how much he's paying for child support, and honestly, I don't care how much he's paying for child support. Hold on. This is the mother of your son, of your kid, and if the mother of your kid is demanding, let's say you got money, what are you doing with that money?
But
hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
And if they are demanding $10,000 a month, what is wrong with your baby mother using $500 to go do her hair?
It's not $500.
At the end of the day, that's so your mother's. That's
mother
your
of your
son's
child.
Mother.
Yes, I
do
understand.
what your son's mother.
But you
Hold
can't
on, I'm still
but
not
the
done.
money is
Do you
child
still want
support.
the
Not
son?
baby mama support.
It's not baby mama
It's
support.
not like baby mama support.
Well,
it's
you made that
support.
bed. You made that bed. You chose to have a baby with that lady.
Okay, do you know
so
that,
now you're gonna lay
most
in
of these
it.
fathers, sometimes they go to the court, they want custody of that child. The mother refused to let that child go. Most of the men, they want that child. Why? Because they can take care of the child in their house. But the women never allow them to have the child because they want that money. Because they want that money.
Would never do it because you know why? Because you're going from club to club. You don't have time.
Dwayne Wade did it. Dwayne Wade has custody of all 3 of his kids.
Doing well as a father. But you know that Sean Diddy Combs is doing very well as a father. As in, he's very busy. He's the richest hip hop artist. All his kids are with him. So you can't say they're too busy. If you want to make time for them and if you can take care of them and if you have the money, give me the child.
And you see what you're saying? All of Diddy's baby mothers are working together because they understand that it's about the kid, it's about the family. They don't like each other.
But you're blaming the woman. Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever, he loves children. You can tell. He adopted another man's child as his own.
And he loves
He's
the
responsible.
women. He loves the women too.
He never talked bad about them.
Never.
I have never seen him in public degrading his women. I've never seen him in public making fun of his kids.
No,
oh, that kid's not mine. That's what I'm saying. So don't defend him at all.
I'm not defending him. I'm just talking about the general topic.
The only time that I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him. But I just want to touch on some points about the Wendy thing. I totally agree with you that, when blogs speak about you, it means you're relevant. As a celebrity, it's part of your job. We're going to talk about you. Once you put yourself out there, we're going to say whatever we think and how we feel. However, you don't have to talk about them in a condescending way or in a mean manner like Wendy does. And Wendy is only, like we talk about here all the time, is when news is negative, that's when everybody wants to gravitate to it. And as African American people, like, we need to be more positive. Like, we already get dragged all the time. We speak about this all the time. We don't need our own kind putting us down. And that's what Wendy does. She's constantly being condescending and being negative to other people. And that's why people come for her without her even realizing her husband has a mistress. She came on national television and totally lied about it. Oh, we're good over here. How you doing?
Yeah.
Showing her ring. Girl,
but it's true. It's true.
I don't think. I watch her too. I watch her too.
Her husband had a modeling agency and was fucking all the girls in the modeling agency. And I know because my friend was part of the modeling agency. He was flying them out to Puerto Rico, Dominican, and I'm talking about like 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
But
stuff.
she could take it. Though. She could take it.
Okay, but why doesn't she talk about it? Why is she lying about
it? Gossip.
No, she denied it. She denied it. She said we're good over here.
She handled it the way she wanted. She said, I watched it, but she said, you can believe what you want to believe, but we are good over here.
And we even drove to work together today.
That's fine.
Girl, stop fronting. I don't even think he sleeps with her. Seriously. That's why he bought that girl the house so close to his house, because at night he just walks over to the other girl's house and does his job. He can't be sleeping with her.
Yazzie, what's your favorite car? I'm buying you a new. What's your favorite car?
I got a lot of favorite cars, but I want a BMW i8 right about now.
And I like this watch.
I know, right?
Don't say to your face.
This back is disrespectful.
Like, she wants to say what she wants to say about people. Anybody can say what they want to say about her.
If you watch her, I feel like. Well, you need to watch again because you're getting it all wrong. I feel like she's not disrespectful. She's very shady. She's shady, and she talks about what's there. She talks about what's there. And
so why doesn't she talk about what's there? That her husband has been cheating on her for years.
People talk about it.
She did not. She cut it immediately. She was like, "Oh, you can exactly what you said." She cut it. She didn't admit. She didn't talk about it. She didn't admit to it. Look at someone like Tiny. Look at someone like Tiny. Tiny admits to T.I.'s cheatings and like the stuff that she does, but she also admits that that's my husband and I love him and we're gonna work through it together. You get what I'm saying?
Always want people to deal with things the way you want to deal with it. She deals with it by not dealing with it, and that's dealing with it.
That's fine. So if 50 Cent wants to deal with it this way and state facts about her, and if to 50 Cent she looks like a lion,
50
then
Cent
that's
is disrespectful to his own baby mothers. And also to a lot of women.
He's disrespectful to one of his baby mothers. He has never been disrespectful to Daphne. And that's the reason why I was saying what I was saying about this. Him throwing this party. We don't know the situation between him and Shaniqua, the first baby mother. We don't know. We don't know the history behind it.
Happened.
We don't know. Because with his other baby mother, he is there for Sire. He has another son called Sire. He is there for that child. He's there at every birthday. He posts that child. He praises. Daphne's in another relationship with, I think, Jason Derulo or something like that. 50 Cent encourages it and all of that. They're cool. So that's why I'm saying that it takes two to tango with every situation. He is disrespectful. He is a disrespectful person. I'm not going to lie about that. But we don't know the situation between him and Shaniqua, why he treats her that way. Clearly, there's a reason behind it. Somebody's not just going to get up and treat their child's mother that way for no reason. People are not that crazy or that rude or that disrespectful. They're not. And
I do have to say though, let's go back to this, not this photo, but the previous photo before. I have to say, I love that photo. I died.
And it really does look like her.
It really does look like her.
It really does look like her.
Oh, but you don't think that looks like her, Charlie? That looks like her.
Charlie.
Look like you said we all look like animals.
No, you said I look like a fish.
Everybody looks like an animal. Some kind
so
of
what does Wendy look like right now?
But 50 Cent's
clapbacks are epic.
What does he look like?
Wendy Williams body shames people. Wendy Williams was body shaming T.I. when she spoke about T.I. and Tiny's relationship, and T.I. said something.
She does that to herself too.
She body shamed Tiny. So if she wants to body shame Tiny, then definitely 50 Cent can also do this. So you can't dish out what you can't take.
Exactly.
You can't say this is that, this is that.
I feel like she takes it.
Okay.
Because a lot of people even go in on her Twitter.
I don't want to be
takes. What do you guys want her to do? Crumble and fall down? No. She's going to sit on that purple chair and she's going to be like, how are you doing? All right, so let's move on to the next topic. Let's move on to the next topic here.
Wow.
So listen, this was like everybody was talking about this story right here. 34 women, including Angelina Jolie, accused Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein of sexual harassment. Angelina Jolie came out. Gwyneth Paltrow came out. Like it's the list goes on and
serious
on.
Actors.
No, serious. Like you know. And please, I don't want to hear they're doing this for PR. Angelina don't need to do this for publicity. She is a list actress. Like
But there are
She don't
other
need to do
A-list
that.
actresses on that list too, and they definitely are not doing it for PR. But I do think it's interesting how differently they're treating him versus, what was it, Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
How interesting. He's still walking around. He's in rehab in Arizona. The British, the case is, like yesterday, the case was dismissed against him.
Can I also
How
say-
interesting. These are legit women.
Can I also say something too, though?
The case
Can I
was
also
dismissed
say
against
something?
who?
This is not the first,
in New York.
second. This is
Really?
not the
Yeah.
first, second, or third time these kind of allegations have been brought against this man,
13
and nobody's
years.
doing anything about it.
They need to treat
Nobody's
this guy
doing.
exactly the way they treated
Bill Cosby. And that's
Wait,
what we're saying
you
in the
mean
last
this was
episode.
Exactly,
just
but that's what we
dismissed
were
like
saying
that?
about
No,
the
so
fast?
it's so developing. It's so like people
But
are still coming out.
the initial lawsuit that
The girl filed.
the girl filed, and then all these actresses came out to defend her and say their experiences with him, is dismissed.
Just like that.
And and they have as much evidence as they do against Bill Cosby.
Even more, because they have testimonies from women that are not actually drug addicts.
Exactly.
Like Bill Cosby's was all hearsay, a bunch of crackheads and a bunch
Hey,
of
I was
drug
asleep,
people saying that,
did
a
this.
bunch of women caught in wrong positions. These are women that are at work. These are not women that chose to go on a date with this guy or go to this guy's house. These things happened whilst he was on set working, and it's just. This topic just pisses me off because I don't even understand why the man is not even locked up
he's
in the
white.
first place.
'Cause he's white, that's
simple,
why.
exactly.
White and powerful in
And a man in
media,
America.
in
Because he was
Hollywood,
powerful. He's
politicians.
white.
black.
He's white,
Politicians.
yeah.
He endorses a lot of politicians. He has donated a lot
Because
of money.
he's white.
No,
but
but
Bill Cosby is a rich as
He's white.
Ivy,
He has
but this
produced
is
several
why.
movies. Pulp Fiction, Clerks, The Crying Game.
Can we
So
not
I'm
talk
saying-
about that?
hold
Because
on.
we don't need to give this
No,
man
no,
any
no,
type
no,
of
no.
respect or any kind of thing on
I'm
this
saying
show.
that, hold on. I'm saying that because he has produced a whole lot of movies. So if you meet this guy, a big old big-time producer, and you've been working as a struggling actress trying to come up, a lot of people out there go through men like this just to get on top. It doesn't make it
Yeah.
right, and I'm glad that this is now out there. Listen, it's not only in media. If you're working at a fast food place and your shift manager is touching you, you can still report it and come forward. And please, I don't want us to say, why did the women choose to come out now?
No, actually, they did come out before though.
Yeah,
so,
they
okay,
did come out
1997
already.
actors actually did sue him,
Yeah.
and an actor Rose. She was in. I watched. What was this? Charmed or something? The witch, and she sued him in 1997. It was a closed case.
Yeah.
Actually, and then if you go back, SNL, they've been making fun of him in jokes since like 1997. They're like, oh, Harvey. They were making rape jokes. Like comedians, everybody in the industry knew this. It's crazy.
And the reason why everybody's talking about it now is because an audio came out of him, sexually harassing a young girl. Let's listen to the audio, and when we come back, we're going to talk about it.
I'm telling you right now.
What do we have to do here?
Nothing. I'm gonna take a shower. You sit there and have a drink.
I
Water.
don't drink.
Then have
Can
a
I
glass of
stay
water.
on the bar?
No, you must come here now.
No.
Please.
No, I don't want to.
I'm not doing anything with you.
I
now
know.
you're embarrassing me. Now
I'm
you-
sorry, I
No,
cannot.
come in
No,
here.
yesterday was a kind of aggressive for
I
me.
know.
I need to know a person
I
to be
won't
touched.
do a thing.
I don't want
Do a
touch.
thing, please. I swear I won't. Just sit with me. Don't embarrass me in the hotel. I'm here all the time.
I
Sit
know,
with me.
but
I
I don't
promise.
want to.
Please sit there. Please. 1 minute.
No,
I
I
ask
can't.
you. Go to the bathroom.
Please, I don't want to do something I don't want
Go
to.
to the bathroom. Come here. Listen to me.
I want to go downstairs.
I'm not going to do anything. You'll never see me again after this. Okay? That's it. If you embarrass me in this hotel,
I'm not
I'll stay.
embarrassing you. It's just that I don't feel comfortable.
I mean, don't have a fight with me in the
It's
hall.
not nice.
Please, I'm not going to do anything. I swear, my children. Please come in. On everything. I'm a famous guy.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable right
Please
now.
come in now. And 1 minute. And if you want to leave, when the guy comes with my
Why
jacket, you can go.
yesterday you touched my breast?
Oh, please, I'm sorry. Just come on. I'm used to that.
But
Come on.
are you used
Please.
to that?
Yes, come in. Because
No, but I'm not used to
I
that.
won't do it again. Come on. Sit here. Sit here for a minute, please.
No, I don't want
If
to.
you do this now, you will embarrass me. But don't. Like, never call me again. Okay? I'm sorry. I promise you I won't do anything.
I know, but yesterday was too
The
much
guy's
for
coming.
me.
I will never do another thing to you. 5 minutes. Don't ruin your friendship with me for 5 minutes.
I know, but it's kind of like, it's too much for me. I can't.
Please, you're making a big scene here.
No,
Please.
but I want to leave.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you.
Like, I'm appalled. Like, this guy clearly just said on camera, I'm used to this. She said, why did you touch my breast? And she said, I'm used to that. He said, I'm used to this.
But how did this whole audio thing came about?
So this girl, she was sexually harassed by him and then went to the California PD. And then they told him, go back and we're going to give you a wire and just talk to him again and just have him implicate himself. And that's what happened. And she was really strong because at the end of the day, he was harassing people like Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie.
Powerful women,
but people from powerful families. You know, so he was able to get away with people like this. Like these are some, because you know a lot of these actors and actresses, they're not just actors and actresses. They have come from families of actors and actresses, and they didn't even feel strong enough to tell their parents or people around them. So imagine what he's doing to young women who are not from those families, who are not powerful, who just want to have a break. And he's like their gatekeeper. Because the thing is, the danger in having men like this or people like this go after places of power and go after these young people or people who are weak or vulnerable is because they can exploit them. They can say, I'm going to kill your career, which is true. A lot of people have been blacklisted. We've seen that. If you are blacklisted in Hollywood or the industry that you want to work in,
no job,
no love,
because
and
if
no
you don't
money.
do it, even if he's not going to hire you, he has the power to tell other producers, other directors not to go with you. This is wrong. This is
so
like,
sad.
and listen, if you listen to the audio, guys, he said something. He said, "I won't do it again." He
said 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
He
please.
was like
That's
5
all
minutes.
I
5
need.
minutes. But what actually?
Do you even hear what he said? Don't ruin your friendship with me for 5 minutes.
What really like set the alarm going off for me was when he said, when she said, you just touched my breast. And then he goes, I won't do it again.
I'm used to
it. No. Lawyers out there, this should be your opening statement. He said he won't do it again. That means he did it. He did it the first time. You shouldn't have even touched her at all to begin with.
Well,
but that's what I'm saying.
There's so many sides to that word. You know,
Yeah.
saying I wouldn't do it again, he might just be threatening her that if she doesn't let him have his way right now, her career
he touched his breast.
has ended.
And what I
And he
want
said,
to say,
I'm used to this.
And you said
Do you
his
guys
case
hear
was
what
I
he
want
said?
to say,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
he
want to
mentioned
say, what
How
I
long
want to
ago have
say
they
is
had this
that
evidence?
this exists. This is real. Okay, this is not the first time. This is not going to be the last time. This happens. Exploitation of people in the media industry, in the music industry, in a lot of music industries. Sometimes it's even attacks on little boys, like other older men raping little boys, other men raping other men. Other men have to do certain oral things with other men to get certain parts in movies. Like this really, really, really exists. And it's just sad that even it happened to someone like Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow, and they weren't even able to bring it out.
Yes.
That goes to show you how serious it is. And it is disgusting that the cases have been dismissed, and now they're saying that it's too late. I read an article saying that there's another charge from 2015, but it's too late to trial him for this. But you're trialing Bill Cosby for 30 years ago. And Charlie, I want to bring this up to you. Do you understand why Ivy and I were so protective over Bill Cosby? Not because we agree with what he did, but because he's a black man, they have completely shut everything down.
And
Look at the difference in how they're treating this guy.
Let me tell you why I was also very, with what I was saying then with Bill Cosby. What I was saying is, I don't care whether you're black or you're white. Wrong is wrong. Sexual harassment is wrong. And I don't want to defend anybody because, let's forgive him because it's black. That's where I was coming from.
We were saying that media treats black and white men very differently.
That's it.
No, they're really going in on this guy. They're really like,
how are they going in on the guy? The charges are dismissed against him, and there's a freaking tape of him saying, I'm used to this. Like, I'm used to attacking women. I'm used to sexually harassing women.
His wife already knew that he was
Who cares about his wife?
His wife
Nobody cares about his wife.
His wife already knew that he was a rapist.
Calm down. Drink some water. Calm down.
I don't need to drink water. These are facts that are in their charges. These are facts.
I'm defending the fact that sexual harassment is bad.
We
on
agree
both
with that.
sides.
We agree with that. But all we were saying was that media treats black men differently from white men.
And that's
in
what we were
general.
saying.
That's it.
That was
this
the
is a
argument.
prime
That's a
example
fact.
of it. If you don't see it with this, then I really don't know how
Nothing
else
else
you
can-
can see it.
yeah.
Because this is clear that there's this tape, a tape that LAPD, who all these years I'm sure have known that this guy is a pervert. Like, this is
The
ridiculous.
thing is, other women have actually sued him and have gone close. This is not like a one-time thing. This has actually been going on for years.
This guy should be in
Comedians,
jail.
just like Bill
This guy-
Cosby, like that comedian who mentioned Bill Cosby slipping drugs into drinks, and that's how it all came out. Comedians have actually been making fun of this guy even more than they were Bill Cosby. There's more evidence against him. These women that he's attacked are more powerful. They are on there's no reason for them to go after this guy if it wasn't true.
Yeah, if it wasn't true. It's not for stunts.
That's not for stunts.
Angelina
It's not
Jolie,
for publicity.
Man, that can't be a lie.
It's a lot of actors and actresses that were talking about this, and it's just too legitimate. It's more legitimate to me than the Bill Cosby thing. There's too many facts. There's too many A-listers. There's too many people who do not benefit from talking about this.
Yeah.
Who cares his wife left him? His wife already knew about these. She's in the industry.
It probably happened to her, and that's probably how he met her and married her.
And she married him, and then now suddenly she has a line, she has a design line.
Oh, and can I say that she was supporting him at first? Can I say that in the beginning she was standing by his side till the tape came out?
Of course she
and
was.
then when the tape came out was when she said, I'm going to focus on my kids and divorce. And after the tape came out, she was standing right by his side when it first happened. This guy should be in jail,
happen
period.
to women, like you said before.
Yeah.
Guys also,
And
Terry
children.
Crews also came out and said that
Said he was harassed.
this whole thing about Harvey Weinstein is giving me PTSD. Why? Because the kind of thing happened to me. So he also spoke about how he was with his wife at a Hollywood function, and one of the high Hollywood executives came and
Grabbed him.
his
In
private
front
part.
of his wife.
In front of his wife. So it does happen. What are you going to say? Are you going to talk?
And
Because
then-
if you talk, you're not going to get your next job. If you talk, nobody's going to hire you. If
But
you
that's
talk,
not
you're
how
going
it
to
should
get
be,
blackballed.
man.
No, but if you have,
we can't
if you
allow
have-
that to
no,
slip
but
under
hold
the
on.
carpet all the time.
You're not. It's not like you are sweeping under the carpet. You just at that moment you're doing what you're shocked and you're doing what you have to feed your family.
And
so you're gonna go with it. You're just gonna go with
and
it.
Charlie, you're so right. Terry was so strong. You know what Terry said he did? He said he left the event because the other reaction would have been to react to it, and it would have been like nobody would believe
so
me.
he could have killed somebody that day.
Yes, and he's a black man and all of that. So he said he left. That was his way of dealing with it. A very smart way of dealing with it. But some people don't. Some people fall in for it. Some people, why do you think so many young boys come up in the industry and then they're gay or they're bisexual? Like, a lot of them are being molested by high executives.
No,
and it's
but that's
wrong.
not because that they don't.
That
That's
doesn't
not
turn them
why.
gay, though.
No, some of them
That's
it
not why
changes
they
their sexuality.
No, it
It
doesn't.
can
That's
or it
enough.
can make you bi or
It
make you
doesn't.
bi.
It doesn't. So that's a different whole conversation right
Okay.
there. It really dives in because of that. Because it brings out the question of were you molested because you were gay or you were gay because you were molested. That's a whole different
No,
topic.
but the
It's
point
a-
that I'm making it makes them okay to have sexual contact with guys. That's the reason why when you go to a lot of like underground Hollywood events, there's a lot of men on men action going on, and it's not because. I don't know if it's because they're gay or if they're straight. I don't know, but a lot of them are just okay with they do women, they do anything and they do everything because
they
it's
just
that
do
type
what
of
they have
industry.
to.
All right, so back to the Harvey Weinstein.
Man, I'm just mad that the case was closed.
So,
I don't
so what do you guys
understand.
think about because he gave a lot of money to Clinton, so should they give the money back?
Well, no, everybody actually that he's donated to is just donating it to a sexual assault.
Well, I had a
donate back to
rumor
a
about
charity, yeah.
Jay-Z wanting to buy something.
He's
that has
trying to
do-
buy 23%.
This is happening. It happens in the rap industry as well.
Yeah.
It does. I mentioned it. It happens everywhere.
We need them as well to come out. Who's messing
Listen,
with you? Come out and
you
talk.
even hear stories of coaches molesting like the
Young
NBA
boys,
players
yes.
in like high
Remember that young
school
boys,
and college
the Virginia
out.
guy?
to stay to make them stay on the team. Like, what are you gonna do? That's the coach. You want to play so bad. You want to be an NBA star. What are you gonna do? Not telling you about
I
it.
do have to say, I'm glad about our culture now that more people are coming out. Hopefully, we can get rid of this culture of powerful people preying
Yes.
sexually on young people or vulnerable populations. I think that is so important. I'm so glad that all this stuff has come out about everybody. There needs to be more, like, especially entertainment, and I know in football, anything with lots of money and power and all that stuff, it brings out this predatory person. It's horrible.
It goes back to Timani's situation.
What?
No, not you. Timaya. Of people touching people on unwanted, wrong is wrong. It could come from a male, it could come from a female as well.
Okay.
But
It can even happen in the corporate industry. Even
It happens
people
in
that
the
work
fast
in
food.
In tech, it
fast
happens in
food.
tech.
It happens in school.
It happens
Teachers,
everywhere.
professors, groping on this
And
student.
that's why when it comes to entertainment part of it, that's the good thing
Scary.
about social media right now, though, is that because of social media, someone can end up being a celebrity or a star just because of social media. Like, they don't have to go through going to kiss someone's butt or do something. An example is someone like Cardi B.
Or even YouTubers.
Yeah, YouTubers, Makeup Shayla, like, they've been able to become even more powerful than some other celebrities because of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm super glad that it came with an audio, because if this girl would have come out
nobody
would have believed, because we've seen in previous examples where these girls will come out and nobody will believe. So I'm really glad that it came with evidence and audio. Thank you guys so much for joining this conversation. Let us know in the comments. This story is still developing, and until next time, this is Mina TV. You're watching ABS.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.